All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A moment ago, here was the scene, the Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And open, that's Calvin Ridley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
That bitch got some hands.
First carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Sunday.
On 2nd down, here's Boards. That'll go as a loss of 9.
Good shit, Weapon X.
Down.
Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete.
Good
and
tackle, boy.
The 47 here. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion.
Tripping, y'all.
It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL.
Oh, that's some old bullshit.
On these receivers, especially in a play like
that's some bullshit right there, dog.
The underneath stuff.
Man, come on, like I don't know where the man going.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It's a safety run. Parker there to make the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to
got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Corey Grant, touchdown. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Man, this glitching ass shit, man.
In the end zone.
The fuck?
Get it across the 20, but
weird ass shit.
As he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On 2nd down, Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Now Ryan on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a 2nd down here. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Over the middle. It's caught by Ridley. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. 1st and 10 right at the 20. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Telvin Smith coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Come on, Freeman.
And down he goes.
Come on, bro.
Telvin Smith.
The fuck, man?
Get in for his 2nd sack of the night.
Shit.
Man, he got in there so quickly.
I ain't got no time to goddamn let my shit develop, bro. It's fucking 3rd and forever. Let some shit develop, my nigga. Block something, boy.
Pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring
all
the
these
running
big
back
boy
in
ass
to try and keep you
formations.
clean.
Nigga, eat
In
that
case
shit.
that didn't happen.
Man, what the fuck? So my user button don't work though?
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
Shit crazy, dog. I know I jumped down there for that. So we throwing touchdowns at this nigga then. He play for us. He wearing red. Why the fuck is the ball going straight to him? I'm right there with the man like I ain't. Come on, bro.
Coming away with the interception.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Good shit, Jaguars. I'm hot with you right now.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lee.
Real shit. I'm real hot.
34-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Throwing on first down is Bortles.
None of that.
Complete. It's Lee. No gain there on the completion.
Same shit.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver.
Well, that's mine right there. Oh, give me that.
And they went for
Fuck.
a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is
All right, Jacksonville.
trying to figure out what they're doing.
Come on with that weird shit you do.
Just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. To throw.
Give me that.
And they take over. They'll set up.
Hey, baby.
At the 46-yard
What's
line.
all that, son?
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman.
Good job, Julio. Good shit, boy. Mean ass block.
Minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Trying to get some motherfucking points.
20.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Come on, Sanu!
For the third time here in this
What the fuck?
Picked off by
Come on, bro. Go get the fucking ball, man.
The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
I put that bit right there for you, dog.
So
Big homie.
Interceptions now in this first half.
Finna.
I hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not
too fine. I missed the hit and the strip. That nigga gone, boy.
Past the 20.
Damn, I tried to slap that nigga and make him get up.
A big play there.
Good shit, Jacksonville.
Yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for
Big
6.
deal.
And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch.
Hey, babe, that boy really, he had the Falcons game right now.
He was designing run after catch in every play. That's the only way.
It looked like Jacksonville and Atlanta.
On that one. Nice catch, and even better run for big yardage.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
I think that's
may have to
I
change
don't
things
know.
offensively to
I gotta
try
look
and
at the
settle
schedule.
things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Shaking
Trying
up.
to shake off the
Look at you
interception.
trip.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but
Yeah.
they say it's incomplete.
That glitchy ass
This
shit.
defense has been very
Save that nigga
disruptive
life.
early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as
Deshaun
well.
Gibson
I
is
love
not
how you
that
put it
good.
together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
So now 2nd and 10
I
after
swear,
the incompletion.
down
on first
14 and
down.
I'm going to still win this shit.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan.
Get off me.
Right side,
Get off me.
Ridley.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Yeah.
That
You
goes
see
for
it?
a gain of 31.
Give my boys
As
some
we
space.
continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability,
Come here.
them on their team.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid game.
Snap the fucking ball, man. Motherfucker.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
This nigga keep coming out in that big ass 4-6 type shit, big 4-4, whatever the fuck he running. 4-3.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone to the chalk of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Get up!
Might be all about you then, Ridley. You might want it more than everybody.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance
that
with what they're
stand
doing.
off Julio.
I think the
He would
converse
not
has been
concede
true in
that
this
nigga
game.
for
I think
nothing.
you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Ryan.
Threw it straight to that man, bro. That's crazy. And that's the third time he threw it straight to the defender, bro. Like, here you go, buddy. You can have this. I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, put that bitch out there. I know how to throw the ball, man. I don't get this shit.
And Brandon, back in the good old days,
What the fuck y'all got going on, Matt?
if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game.
Give me that. Oh, Neil, you too good. God damn, you slapped my dick away. That man out here tripping.
Meanwhile, they take
That man can throw anything he want, but I'm out there precision passing and get my shit snapped.
Bortles will try again on second down.
Don't stop trying me that we can't play, man.
It's Lee. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. A final shot before half for Bortles. Looking deep downfield.
That's mine. Give me that. Man, what the fuck?
Away and incomplete.
God damn, bro.
2 remain. Charles and I.
What the fuck going on with my niggas today, bro? Y'all niggas out there tripping.
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Tighten the fuck up, bro.
The Jaguars
I had to get on y'all ass, bro.
Get the football as we are underway.
I'm finna have to get on y'all $1 million asses, bro. Y'all nigga all $1 million nigga can't got down. Hey, man.
Here, this will be a touchback.
Alright, bet.
To the 25-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score.
Good shit, Grady.
Third quarter, but you just get
Good
that
shit.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They hold them to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold
Give me
it to a
that.
short game.
Come on, Ricardo, snatch.
Could have been a game.
Man, we know what he wants.
Instead, it's
Bait that baby.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately,
Oh,
didn't come
shit.
up with it.
That boy got me that time. Good shit.
And he takes it
Fuck
down
y'all boy
deep
get burnt.
into Atlanta territory.
Damn, man.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Damn, man.
There will always be a place for methodically
Man,
marching
beat,
the
bro.
ball
I
downfield.
don't like this shit at
But
all.
when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference
boy
in winning
Big
and
Dale
losing.
trying to do
Those
something,
types of
man.
plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Again, they'll throw with Bortles.
Give me that. What the fuck you doing, Cole? Shit, what the fuck? I know I ain't tripping, man. What the fuck, bro?
And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to play a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now
my man doing me. This man just dubbed me.
Of the group that's behind, because they
my
were
man just
counting on
dubbed
getting
me.
into the game a little bit more.
Fuck
Maybe
that.
they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter three.
Nah, I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
And I can't wait to see what they have
Look at my gamer tag, bro. You'll see what my record about.
To start a half, other teams just go, okay,
You'll see
these
what my
are the
record
sequence
about.
of plays we want to
Big
run.
deal.
These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
You can YouTube me,
get
partner.
after them early and try and create a big
Do
play
this to
to
everybody.
give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Jones has it. Space to maneuver at the 40. A big
Don't
play
pipe me
there
up.
on the catch and
Take it to
run.
take a little W and be humble about it.
And
Don't
that's
do
another
that.
point we haven't
Please
seen
don't do all
Julio
that, big
Jones.
deal.
That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones, because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection, Ryan to Jones there. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan.
Good
And
hit.
a hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Fuck you talking about Tashawn Gibson? Eat on your ass,
Touchdown,
little baby.
Julio Jones, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Bryant's extra point.
That's how you climb that pocket, man.
Got the lead to 21-7. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that
Same
just got
formation.
a moment ago.
So we
Trip
know that
left.
what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that? Right? You don't
No
show the
Fournette.
same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, spread right, spread right, spread right.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Looking long for Westbrook.
Give me that.
And he almost
Damn.
had it defensively. Could have been a game changer
Get
there
right.
in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try.
Good defense,
And that
fellas.
is incomplete.
What are you gonna do with it?
Good
That
job
high
by
signing
this
shit.
defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3-and-out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
Boy, I tried to spin inside.
50-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. Freeman with a fast feet, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field.
He's unable to good shit, Jalen. He was waiting on me. He was laying on me. He knew what I wanted. I like that shit. Good challenge.
Continuing to contest every deep ball that is
thrown my boy done pipe me up.
Look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
21.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. This is Freeman. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he gets it down to the 32. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. On 1st down, Ryan. He sets to fire deep. Falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
That boy Jalen Ramsey.
Those passes out that far wide.
Like I won't try his ass, though.
A little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
Give me some jam coverage you want to.
Gain some ground,
I'm gonna make that nigga
come
work.
A long distance and have a chance to affect the pass.
Kill, 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 kill.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Ryan caught on the right side by Jones. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
Great fucking defense,
Ramsey right there.
That bitch that
knock it away.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Tuesday. 44 check. Gun.
Throwing again. Ryan.
Damn.
Go down.
I had his ass, too.
27-yard line. He's sacked. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Good fucking defense.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Hey, Tuesday.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Hey, Tuesday, Tuesday, Tuesday. Go!
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. He's
God.
going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
Good shit.
In there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. Bortles leads the Jags.
And they got me in that red zone and put that D on me. Good shit, bro.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And it'll work his way across the
Good
30
hit,
to the
True
32.
Font.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Bortles to the former Jets, Safarian Jenkins for the Jags first down. Bortles now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Bortles going to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Come on, Potter, get big, bitch.
Play into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 4 yards.
Look at this triple joke, goofy ass.
Add 6 to their lead. Extra point tacked on by extra point winds up successful. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over.
Nigga really play like a hold-off. One offensive formation, one defensive formation, basically. Nigga game is so basic, bro.
And that was
you
the
just kind of know what's going to work every play.
Something to build on, get it
That's
done,
not ball,
and
my
maybe we
nigga.
can look at that and say we'll get better.
That's crazy right there. That's not how a nigga ball for real, bro.
Bringing the pressure again, and that is his
Nigga
third
just money
sack
play the
here
whole
tonight.
game.
So the sack pushes
One
him
play,
back,
one
and now
play,
3rd and long for
Look
Ryan
for the
and the
cheese
Falcons.
holes. Looking for them cheese holes, man.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to go down again.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never play their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to go down.
That shit
Back
crazy.
at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So this one fairly well in the bag as they take over with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Wow.
And they're going to score again. Yet another
Jacksonville
touchdown
can't
as
be
they
needed.
just
Yeah,
add to their
uppercut our
totals.
stupid ass, boy. What
And
the
to me,
fuck?
that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to.
Man, Barry Church wish he could hit like that.
11 yards
Fuck.
and it'll move the sticks.
Hey, weak ass nigga, man. Definitely ain't. That nigga is not smacking shit for real.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Should have been called this play.
Here's Ryan. And he gets this one to
That's
complete.
crazy.
And he is going to lose
so
yardage
crazy.
here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. No, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. One last shot for Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor.
Good game, Big Dev, with your bitch ass talking that shit. Fuck you, nigga.
A road win in the National
But
Football League.
nigga did
Charles,
that.
you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter
I don't like that shit, no.
And you run with it.
Especially when the motherfucking, we can both can look at this shit and see what's going on.
No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night, everybody.
Matt salty about that shit.